All right, and we're back with another episode of NBA Shorts. We have John again on the line. Make sure to give him a follow. And I am Trey Daubert, your host, of course. Make sure to subscribe real quick to our YouTube channel. This episode, we are going to be talking about Mr. Gordon Hayward. Is he back? Is he fully back? Can he be all-star level Jazz Gordon Hayward? Is he not quite there yet? John, how back is Gordon Hayward? What are your thoughts there?
I think this is the first real chance that we've gotten to see of Gordon Hayward in a Boston Celtics uniform. The Gordon Hayward that many people saw in Utah for years prior. I don't know. I think he's back. I think he's finally going to get that chance, that usage rate, that level to be the star player there in Boston. I think they're starting to realize with injuries to some of their other players that Gordon Hayward needs to be relied on. And, well, so far to this season, he's shown that he can be relied on. He had that breakout game against Cleveland just a few nights ago. I think he's back. Obviously, it's early in the season, but I think this will be the year that he finally breaks through and can be an all-star in the Eastern Conference.
I think he looks phenomenal, and it's not just because he's, scoring better and scoring more efficiently. He's being really aggressive. Like, the thing that jumped out to me the other night was he was catching some lobs. Like, there was no chance he was doing that a year ago. He's jumping. His leaps look better. He's attacking the rim. These are just things that he didn't do a year ago. He's being more aggressive this year, and I think he's looked phenomenal. But I think the bigger question here is, if Gordon Hayward can be fully the Utah Jazz version, or maybe even better, does that change the outlook of the Boston Celtics moving forward? Because maybe this makes them a finals contender in the East, or is that a little premature? What do you think there?
Just a few weeks ago, we sat here together and talked, and I bashed the Celtics, had no faith in them. But the whole time in our talk, I never once thought Gordon Hayward would be back to his old ways and be a strong piece of this Boston Celtics team. But I mean, look, if he is, they're going to be a hard team to stop. I do still struggle with Kemba Walker as their point guard. Never been sold on him myself, but as a team, they're there all around. They're one of the better teams out there in the Eastern Conference. If Gordon Hayward's good, man, I could see them vying for the Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals itself. I mean, Philadelphia, they've shown some holes in their team. Obviously, Ben Simmons and Embiid have missed some games here and there. But Boston's right there if Hayward's the star player.
Yeah, I think people just have such short memories. I think we forget how good Gordon Hayward was. He really had that Jazz team pumping. Like, this is a guy that he won a first-round series against the Lob City Clippers, and he really carried Utah before they were really a thing. And there's no reason to think that he can't be the full version again, because this isn't... Paul George recovered, but Paul George also has those plates in his leg. Gordon Hayward really doesn't have any steel plates or metal screws or anything. He has his full leg back, so I don't think there's any reason to believe why he can't continue to do this.
Yeah, and I think that was the main thing last year with him he was so timid out there. He was so scared every time he made a move, made a cut. And, I mean, I don't blame him. With that horrific of an injury, I would be too. But I think it's finally the real him is back, the one that's not afraid to do that stuff, the one that is able to be the number one option on that team and still be a facilitator and a great option on defense.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I know you're not quite sold on Kemba Walker. I've liked what I've seen, and it's not just because, he's a solid point guard. It's because this team never really passed like this a year ago. It seems like the ball movement's a lot better. It seems like they're more dialed in on defense. It seems like each guy is willing to be more of a facilitator. Even though maybe, yes, Kyrie Irving is a better point guard, is it possible that maybe Kemba Walker's a better fit?
I could give you that. I do. Yeah, based off of what you just said. I mean, everyone knows that, Kyrie is the better point guard. He's much better at being able to take that load of the number one player, the number one option, and leading a team. But I do believe in this option right now that Kemba Walker is showing to be the better fit. Long run, like I said, not sold on him. But as of right now, being a better facilitator, it's definitely in Kemba Walker's hands to lead that team.
All right, and that'll do it for this episode of NBA Shorts. Gordon Hayward. It looks like the old Gordon Hayward is finally back. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.